and they'd be like, "Yo, that's $1,000."
Well, fam, I remember back in the days.
Yeah.
I was in Montreal and I seen the Red Octobers.
Yeah.
The Nike collab that he had that didn't work out or whatever when he had that little time. Yo, those were $2,500 under a glass.
Yo.
You okay? Holy. Nigga narcoleptic in this bitch.
My bad, dog. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry.
We love hip hop.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Holy late night thing, eh? Jeez.
Wow.
I know. Okay, no long talking. We'll get right in it for the people then.
Let's do this, dog. That's what we do.
Okay.
Jeez.
Bear tunes.
Trains.
Jeez.
Classics. Slappers. Whappers.
Sorry, Drake. I had to play that, man.
Yo, man. You can't get mad. That's his favorite artist, too.
You gotta run the ops sometimes.
Yeah.
So we are Buck is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast, Friday Ricky Tread, aka DJ Not a DJ Rick, aka Mr. Salate, aka we back. We over here, Visionary Arts Center, episode 356. We got Dusty Wallace, Scary Potter in the building.
You already know. You know what I mean? Keeping it positive as usual.
Yeah, man.
What I want to do.
Back with another one for your head top, man.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be getting right into it. We got a bunch of things to cover today.
Of course.
Big salute to the comment gang and big salute to the whole Thursday morning gang who be peeping us on all the listening platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, all the listening platforms. And for the people who are watching on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe.
Hit it.
Dusty.
What?
I've been it's been a while since I seen you, I feel like, or like since we did an episode, fam. What's going on with you, fam?
Yo. Honestly, I'm living out of boxes.
The move life. Holy.
Yeah, you know, I'm just upgrading. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my best life.
Are you excited for your move, fam?
Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, so it's a little bit stressful. So that's why you haven't seen me in that sense. Nothing stresses me out. I give stress, but I don't get stressed out. I give stress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, you know.
Moving is a task, fam.
Oh, man. I'm about to hire two guys in a truck or like a couple Russian dudes.
Bro.
You know what I mean? Off of Kijiji or something because why? You know what I mean?
What's the hardest thing about moving? And this is like also a question y'all can answer in the comments. Hardest thing about moving?
Yo, actually finding the place.
Finding the place in the first place.
Finding the place.
You
know what I mean?
Do you, like, I don't know. I don't want you to delve too deep into your own personal situation. But I know as black men, it's not always the easiest sometimes for us to get places. Have you experienced that in your past? Or have you always had like maybe somebody else go forward and get the place type of thing?
No, I've always had my own shit. You know what I mean? I'm a man that had to stand on his own too.
Yeah.
A man that, you know what I mean? And God will bless a man that holds his own. You know what I'm saying? So I've been fortunate to, you know, keep my credit.
That's important.
You know,
that's important.
In a certain sense. You know, certain times I mash it up and, you know, you got to get it back. You know?
Yeah. Get the credit score up.
Yeah. So it's like, I could get my thing. You know what I mean? Like I've never really, never had to do it like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Now in a sense, when you have, like, if you have a partner with you, you know, they could have even a better credit score than you.
Yeah.
Which
is preferable, or at least the same.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with that. May not make more than you, but they could have a better credit score than you.
At least go forward for a 1-2 ting.
No, you're getting it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
No, it's important, especially like us. We're grown, right?
Yeah.
So
sure.
we be wifed up in the crib, families, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I'll still punch a nigga in his face.
yeah, don't get that twisted.
Don't get
However,
twisted.
like, we have real responsibilities. So
very much so.
It's one thing to be like, when we're on our own and it's like, we just get a bunch of, we have all our bills, all that stuff, we put in our name, however we handle it. But once we start doing like, co-inhabiting with people and stuff like that, with our spouses and stuff like, then we have to start saying, okay, well, you pay this, I pay this. You know what I'm saying? Like we start being grown-ups, fam.
Yeah, you gotta grow the fuck up or else you go die.
Yeah.
You go die if you don't grow up when it's time to grow up. You know that song? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us. Niggas think they Peter Pan out here, nigga. You can't be Peter Pan forever, dog. Captain Hook will come and not save your ass. He'll come and drown your ass.
You don't grow up, the world will grow up or grow up for you.
Grow up for you and then around
raise you.
Yeah.
Raise you right on the street.
You'll be wondering, how come that woman left me? You know what I mean? Because your ass didn't grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's part about being a man in a sense. Like, like it's men go through their thing, they could be on their face and you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a woman that could hold you down. Right? Because I'll be real, women mature faster than men.
This is true. In most cases.
How many I could bet you there's a bunch of 35 to 40-year-olds still playing, PS and the Xbox, right? Now, mind you, which nothing's wrong with that because that could be a stress reliever. Some people have ADHD and that's what helps them fucking country.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But like after a while, like, you know what I mean? Like that's the part about men growing up later than women. Women mature very fast, right? Like they already know what they want by the time they about 16. If you know what I mean? They already know if they're gonna be a hoe, porn star. You know what I mean? A good girl, college girl, university girl, anything they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can do anything they want if they put their mind to it. So, in that sense, yeah. But so when you have like, in a sense, a woman around you, that can balance you as a man.
Having a good woman in your by your side.
Yeah. You need, not to say one that like cusses you out or some shit, like hell nah. But you need that cuss out. You need that straightening.
Or you need that opinion that might be like, yo, maybe you might not want to do that. Maybe just chill for a second, think it out. Because that's women are good with that too. They give, like I know my woman always gives good suggestions.
Yeah.
Or it's like, yo, you might need to reel it back a little. You're going a little bit off the deep end.
Like slow down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be nice. Don't, you know what I mean? The way that you're ranting with me right in front of me right now, don't get on the phone like that.
Yeah.
Right? My woman will give me one of those. Like, don't get on the phone like that. And I'm like, I know.
You're right.
Right? Like, I'm saying like, I know like I ain't going to do that. But her telling me that is an extra...
gives you that extra thought process.
Yeah, I ain't going to get on the phone and be like, what the fuck's wrong? Right?
Whoa. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like,
sometimes you need that. Just that
a little,
babe, chill.
And, an encouragement or whatever it could take. You know what I'm saying?
So it's definitely
matters.
Yeah, man.
Matters.
I like to get into our grown man talks.
All the time, dog.
Like, there's one thing to get into the news and different things like that, but as podcasters who are grown and our audience has been growing up with us, we don't only have like young bucks that are just like living with their moms. You know what I'm saying? We have grown men and women who are peeping the things. So,
for sure.
I want to make a couple quick announcements. For the people who are listening to this in real time on Thursday morning, Friday night, To Be Famed Later is going down. All right, there's going to be a healthy lineup of acts. Let me see if I can pull this up on my. Oh my God, I'm signed out of my damn freaking.
Mother of pearls.
I'll do this on my thing here. But yeah, there's going to be a good lineup. Casino Costa, who was here the other day, he's going to be performing. Soars, official Soars on Instagram. He's performing as well. I have the rest of the lineup here on my phone here. One second. Why am I not finding that today? My phone's playing games. Okay. Vincent, Carly Baker, King Kenzo.
Yeah.
And mentioned the aforementioned Casino Costa and Source.
Yeah.
All right, so pull up. It's over at 54 the Esplanade. That's right in the middle of downtown. It's going to be a vibe. And also Smith & Wesson coming up on April 9th over at the Rivoli.
Yeah.
That's
and
remember
on Friday to check the Casino Costa Tierra Left Freestyle.
Yes.
Dog.
That's going to be great. Yo, fam, he murked.
Ready.
Oh, fam. I wasn't ready, fam. I was like, if I had like long hair, it would be like blown back.
You'd have a mullet. You'd have a mullet by the time, or it's on fire.
Yo, his energy level was on another plane, bro.
Yep. And that's what's needed out here right now in the game. A little bit different. A little, more characters.
Yeah.
Not antics, more characters. I want to see your artistry. So it's like he brought that to the TRLF show, and I know he's gonna bring that to the To Be Fame show.
Yeah, man.
He has a very, very artistic way of processing.
Yeah. And also Smith & Wesson, like I was saying, April 9th. Okay. That's gonna be crazy. Rivoli. Big salute to JD Era. He's the one who hooked it up. DJ Law on the Wheels of Steel. Yeah. The boy Friday Ricky Dread hosting. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
You got a ticket for me?
Yeah.
You got a couple for me?
Bro, don't worry.
All right.
We in there like swimwear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big salute to Tech and Steel. They're going to be up there. There's going to be a bunch of different opening acts. The one that I will mention for sure is Adam Bomb and Decisive. They have a group together. So look out for some new music from them. And then they're going to be performing it for the first time at that venue at the Rivoli. So April 9th, look out for that. Quick thing before I get into a news story.
Okay.
Salute to the sponsors. Astro Pink, if you know, you know. That's the alien right behind us for the people watching on YouTube. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on their Instagram, astro_pink.
Yep.
And also, this is also sponsored by Diamond Club. All right, Diamond Club, they got that piff.
Jeez.
All right, and edibles and all types of things that you need for your 420 needs. Hit them up. They deliver all over the GTA. You can get them on a few different Instagram pages. I know there's diamondclub.canada.
Yep.
And also one of their main pages is diamond_905. All right. Hit the link in their bio. They can be found on those websites where you can find all the different things. Like it used to be Weed Maps, but it's called Seven now.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. It'll pop up on the screen and thing like that when when we do the commercial break.
Oh, for sure.
But salute to the sponsors. Scene.
Yeah, man.
I got a news story for us here. Quick fast.
You do.
A few news stories. Toronto police admit to making racist remarks.
Oh, I know about this.
So Toronto police admit to making racist, inappropriate remarks at crime scene at OuvyOuu's fatal shooting in 2021. R.I.P. to OuvyOuu. Yes, okay. Now, this is courtesy of Six Sounds. They have an article from CTV News. All right. Letter?
Yes, please.
Okay, so a Toronto police officer has pled guilty to disciplinary acts, charged after speculated to another officer at the scene of a fatal shooting that a Somalian guy did it, or at least a black guy. Whoa, that's what he said, fam. So Constable Christian Homunuk entered the misconduct plea at the police tribunal hearing on Monday. So this Monday that just passed. All right. According to the agreed statements of facts, Hanuku was assigned to the 23 division when he responded to a radio call of a shooting in the Etobicoke Plaza shortly after midnight on July 20th of 2021. The documents state that the incident that led to the shooting began inside a Somalian restaurant, which was frequented by the members of the Somalian community. The documents also say that the victim, in the case 22-year-old, and I won't say the govy, was Somalian. In light of this, Officer Hanuku drew an inference and remarked to another officer, Somalian guy did it, or at least a black guy. It was with the attempt at humor designated to lighten a tense situation, the agreed statement of facts noted. So he was trying to like...
First of all, he was wrong on the way he described anybody. First of all, it's not Somalian, it's Somali.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? Right there. You know, some people just need to be educated. And then
But like, was this like, is that supposed to be the joke?
No, he's being stereotypical, bro.
No, but like he said, like, this wasn't him trying to be racist. He was trying to just lighten the mood of a serious situation. So
lighten the mood of a serious situation to who? To the people,
to the other officers and stuff. So
they don't need his what the fuck? He's being a fucking bigot. He's being a bigot.
I was just trying to lighten the mood. Must have been a black guy.
Yeah,
wagga wagga wagga.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You need a swift kick in your ass because you're a mule.
Wow.
I don't rate him. I can't rate that, bro. He first of all, he had the description of those beautiful people wrong.
Mm-hmm,
first of all, that's to show you how uneducated he is, and especially that's the type of policing we got in our city.
Mm.
That's wrong right there. You should know every damn culture. Because his last name sounds like some goddamn straight out of some mountains.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So he ain't got no right to be downplaying anybody's nationality. You know what I'm trying to say? So he needs to educate himself, and especially in a place called Toronto. You know what I mean? Where it's very multicultural. You could see what kind of background, even if he's joking, he could have 1 million black friends. They still ain't gonna rate that.
And you see, the thing is with these guys, a lot of the times, I'm sure that's not the worst thing that these guys have said
of course.
At a crime scene.
Yeah.
But not everything always gets out into the public.
Yeah, but he got caught because it was on the cam.
That's what I'm saying.
So when he's going back, when they were going through it, they're like, I want him say. I want him say.
Like,
yo,
fam, we're living in a time.
And he's fucked if he was a black guy. What's going through the thing?
You know what? Let me slide this page one more to see what this guy looks like. Hamanuk.
No, he's been in trouble before, eh? He got charged before for kind of like the same thing.
Officers were called to Islington and Dixon just after midnight for reports that a man had been shot. When they arrived, they found the victim.
Oh, this is just a news story.
Yeah, man. Sad.
Jesus Christ.
But it's not like, not to say he wasn't right or some shit, but I'm not trying to incriminate. He's not right to say that.
Yeah, it's like, no matter even if it was a Somali guy or a black guy, using that black in a guy, joking way. Really? Like, yeah. So
what's the
difference?
That's the thing.
Him saying that means he's using a stereotype as a joke. So basically he's saying, you black guys, all you guys do is shoot each other. So, and Somali guys, you guys shoot at each other and kill each other. So it must have been a Somali or a black guy stereotypical joke.
And the area it's in, obviously. But dude, that's not for you to say. And especially on, what are you, smoking wick? You have video cam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I think sometimes these guys forget that the camera's on.
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's some heinous... Because look how many different things happen in the States, right? Yeah. More than here, right? It happens here too, but in the States there'd be some wild things that are caught on cam. Yeah. And I'm like saying to myself, how are they getting this on their what do they call, body cam?
Yeah.
Why are they doing this when they know they have a body cam on them? I'm like, do you think that the body cam went off? And then sometimes it does.
Yeah, they could turn it off, I guess, in that sense.
Oh, you know, I don't know what happened between this time and this time because the body cam was off. Like, what?
Yeah, but the body cam's off. That means it won't even go that far. It won't get reported. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Once they turn it off, they're like, hey, buddy, you know, you could just tell me where it is and, you know, you could go clean, right?
That's why you get the extra thump in the face.
Right? And then they're like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it would play out, technically. Mm-hmm. Now, in this situation, they went to a M scene and he was running his chomps at the scene like he was a comedian.
Must have been a Somalian or a black guy. Waka, waka, waka.
Yeah, keep taking your booster juice. Keep sipping your booster juice, tough guy.
You got jokes. You got jokes, right?
It's just, you know what? And they gave him a little 1-2 slap on the wrist. The first time I dug into him. Pause. But I dug into him when the first time he got charged for that, right? Mm-hmm. They lowered his ranking.
They gave him a demotion.
Yeah. He was like some, second sergeant, and they put him down to a corporal kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then he had to work himself back up. So he's just been playing with the game.
Let me show you something right now.
But anyways.
And I'll give you guys a little quick tidbit just to leave y'all in your brain before we move on. Okay. Because I'm doing a quick documentary piece off of the gentleman that you suggested. You know what I'm saying? Don't say it. But he's a cop.
Oh, it's on. It's on now.
It's done. I'm finished writing it now.
Wowzers!
Where's my sound effect?
They in trouble now.
So I've been looking through the salaries even when I'm getting to the end of the piece, right? And I'm just like, holy!
Wow!
And these guys be crooked on top of that, like. But like when I look at the salaries, fam, like okay, 190,000 a year, okay. When a person's a superintendent, when you're the big dog, okay. Detectives can make 196,000 a year.
They can though. It's not
or 105,000. Sorry, if you're a detective, my bad. 105 or 108 if you're a detective. You get a promotion and you become a superintendent. Like this person who I'm going to be doing a thing on. So I guess I already let it out the bag. Y'all could go do the Googles for that, right? 190, bro.
Yeah, and probably whatever side things you could be 1-2 doing. You're like, bumba clap, me make 220 this year.
I just want to just leave that on y'all brain.
Wow.
I'm not saying that random go run and go become the boy.
Niggas is,
but I'm sure that some of the boy them who are looking at this right now, like, yeah, hell yeah. And bonuses, nigga, and overtime.
But they got to be good. You gotta be good.
Well, to get that
you gotta be busting.
They start 100.
You gotta be Inspector Gadget, and to get that type of paper. Like you're not just
King. They start at 105.
No, these guys are. I don't want to sit here and like talk their wage because then like that's not me. But I'm telling you the truth. Like I don't think all of them are making that amount. You gotta probably be there, veteran, done some big bus. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what I mean? Your name's hit the paper type of shit if that's the type of money you're breaking in. Besides that, they got to show up for their shift and they're like, some of them live in some shitty apartments and shit.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Sitting in traffic.
Yeah, and fucking, and go to the bar after and, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. You got to watch out for them. That's what I'm saying. That's all I can really say. But I hear what you're saying with the wage,
they get
but
money,
I believe you got to be you got to be working your way.
Well, once you pass just the regular, road cop or whatever, you start touching the 6 digits.
But some people never pass that. Some of them never probably ever pass that.
Yeah,
and they're comfortable with that. They're just comfortable with that.
Or
right?
Or pencil pushers.
Yeah,
or what do they call it? Pencil pushers or what do they call those guys that they just stay in the office that they don't really touch road?
They direct traffic.
Yeah,
they're traffic directors. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, listen, R.I.P. to OuvyOuu. Condolences to his family because this is all centered around his case. You know what I'm saying? And they just the cops to be dissing like that. That's just foul. Speaking of foul,
yeah.
Duvy. Shout out to our sponsors, Astro Pink, always coming with that loud. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can hit them up on Instagram at astro_pink. If you know, you know. Okay. Salute to Duvy. I was doing a YouTube live earlier and I was talking about how we touched 1 million views and he's doing well and everything's crisp.
Yeah.
However,
what's up?
And I think somebody said like, yeah, he stays out of the mix up. He does it really good without without being in the mix up.
Yeah.
Not true.
No, he throws subs.
He's in the mix up too. He might not be on Instagram going crazy, yo, fuck the ops, yeah, I'm spinning I'm on the op block and doing all that other crazy stuff that you see rappers all over the world do. But he makes songs. So apparently he has a new release, his new music video that's going to be on the countdown, right? Okay. Charge It to the Game. And he took some shots at Houdini in this song, fam. R.I.P. Houdini.
Making merch, you see who on that
I didn't hear it.
I'm waiting for it.
If you knew a nigga living, probably care. Charge It to the Game.
I'm waiting for this.
It's probably yo, keep it rolling.
I'm surprised I'm playing this much of it on 6 Sounds.
Turn around, that boy really died. They all making
right
merch,
there.
you see who on that
It's in the beginning.
Play it.
I gotta roll it from the top.
Yeah, like you know.
died. They all making merch, you see who on that
Well,
that boy down really bad. They all making merch. You see who on that shirt.
Like, yeah, bro. I got it. That's right. I heard it.
So I have a broader question to take this away from Duvy, right?
Yeah.
Is this thing the dead? Like, is that over, or is it still alive and well? Like, is that still profitable for rappers?
My nigga can do whatever the fuck they want to do with their creativity, bro. Can't stop them because there's gonna be somebody who consumes it. You know,
but is it still consumed at such the level that it was, let's say, 2 years ago?
It's how he didn't really say it. Like, he's kind of, remember, Duvy spits it in a way of like a story.
Yeah.
A story.
Yeah.
So the way he ran through that, the lyrics on that, he was more, I had to catch it where like, oh, and then he kept going. And then it more connected in the sense, right? I'm not trying to sit here and detect the fucking niggas' rhyme schemes. But I'm seeing the rhyme scheme. So he didn't really like diss the dead. He kind of gave you an example of how a person died.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
That's a different way than saying, yo, F your dead homie.
Go
dig up your dead friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a whole different way of dissing the dead, right? Than by saying, like, you know, like how Pac would drop it, how Duvy just dropped it.
Yeah.
He gave you more of a scenario. Now, mind you, people are a little bit younger, the fans, so they take it as a sub.
Yeah.
But if I'm a real rap dictionary mythology, yo, don't play with me. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could break it down a little bit different.
And, you know, with all due respect to 6 Sounds, maybe they might be wrong about this one. It might not be a diss. It might just be a random lyric that could be applied to anybody. I don't know for sure because I haven't had a chance to really sit with it.
You got to know really what's going on the intertwined part of it, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, you got to be a sidewalk nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm looking from the sidewalk. I'm looking from the window in. I didn't feel, I respect his creativity.
Yeah.
So I heard it more as a, you know.
It just didn't jump out to me, fam.
Yeah, because you're looking for it as a way of like, yo, go dig up your dead homies.
Yeah. An overt diss.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right? Now, mind you, I'd rather that, the way Duvy's kicking it. He gives you a lesson. That was a lesson. Like, he showed you how the person died.
Yeah.
He may have dropped the name, maybe, of the person.
But I didn't hear a name.
I heard a real name.
Oh, you heard a real name?
I heard a real name.
Did I miss that?
Yeah.
I gotta play
down
it
this shit.
See, that's what I'm missing out of this conversation here. I didn't hear the name.
died. They all making merch, you see who on that The day she left the block, she was banging.
No.
Who
You said we all making merch. They all making merch. You see who on that
No, you missed it. Play it back. Trucy. I didn't even want to say the name.
Yeah, but that's not the name of
who. Oh, exactly.
They all making merch, you see who on that You
see who's on that shirt.
See, I don't want to sound like a fucking bozo.
That
doesn't make it seem like he. See, now it had me making up shit in my head because they want to push that near. Like, They pushing
fam. You see who on that shirt. That could be anybody. There's so many, unfortunately, there's so many people who've passed in the city to gun violence and stuff like that. That could be his
own person he's talking about.
He could be talking about one of his own people.
What are his own people, bro?
I wanted to bring this up because I be peeping through the 6 sounds and different pages.
Yeah, I'm not dissing.
But like, it might not be a diss. It might be a reach.
Nah, just...
Common Gang, let us know. Cause remember, they be smarter than us, fam.
Yeah, they better be.
I don't want to call them investigators, but they be like, oh, listen, actually it says this his lyric when he did this.
Nah. Okay, I'm gonna go peep the whole record.
Yeah.
And then I'll really break it down for you next time y'all see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And salute to all parties involved if it is a diss, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I
hope not.
Let's get into the top 6 because that track is on the top 6. and we'll be able to get a little bit more when we listen to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compiled of a bunch of different tunes. Some of these tunes are a couple of weeks old because we haven't done the top 6 in a while. But I've tracked some tunes over the last few weeks that have been banging.
What you got?
So let's get to it.
What you got, dog?
Number 6, Goldie London, Them Dead Freestyle.
We love hip hop. We love hip hop.
Okay. Yo, for the people who are just pulling back up here, Dusty just went for a quick washing break here. That's a pretty fire track right there by Goldie London. Holy. That's how... Goldie London's been low for a second, fam. I haven't seen her around. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see her back with a banger. Like, I feel like she hasn't dropped a music video probably like maybe 5 months.
That's the element of surprise with artists like, coming out of our city. Like, you actually anticipate their music because they're not every day on the gram showing off their fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, they come with real, authentic music, make you fucking remember it. Sorry to swear.
Up too.
Yeah, she dope. Dope.
Yeah.
She holds it down for us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's go time though. Time.
She got the roses. I think that's represents she's getting her roses. Or
yeah, it's go time for her.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta give her roses right now.
One thing I will say, and I've said this before, I just want, now that she's back, for her to stay. Just keep on banging them in the head. It doesn't have to be every month, but just stay present.
Come with the,
Yeah, because Goldie London is one of those types that if people really get a chance to take her in and cling to one tune, she's out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
Any artist is one hit away from fucking taking it to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just don't give up.
Yeah. So big up to her right here on this tune right here. Number 6 in the country this week. Goldie London. Them Dead Freestyle.
Yeah, man.
But let's get to number 5. We love hip hop alumni.
Who's that?
KGJ.
Okay.
Fantasy.
Jeez.
I ran the whole thing because this tune is literally a minute and 16 seconds.
But it gave you a lot. It gave you a lot in that 1 minute. That's how you do it, though. I'm being real. That's how you do it.
I wonder if he made the beat too, because he makes the beats too, right?
Yeah, I know. And he knows everyone's attention span is like short as hell.
Oh,
so he's just like, watch this.
In and out, bro.
It was out the gate. It was just like, boom.
And isn't he? It looks like he's in LA in this video,
yeah,
eh?
For sure.
Wow, look at the boy KGJ traveling, eh?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, man. This is pretty fire here. You got himself a baddie in the video here with him too. You know
proper
what I'm saying?
timing for the summer.
Yeah. Summer tune.
Yeah, proper timing.
Yeah, straight up, man. Straight up.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Big up to KGJ on this one right here, man. Number 5 in the country this week. And make sure to check out that KGJ interview that's up on the channel right now. You know
and the TRLF.
Burnt it down. You know what I'm saying? On his own beat. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man.
Straight.
Number 5 in the country this week. KGJ. Fantasy. But also we love hip hop alumni. Or alumnus. Or alumni.
Ooh.
Charmaine featuring Paris Richards. Jeez! Remix.
Whoa. Yo. Okay.
I like me.
What'd you think, yo?
I love this song.
This is
I love this
crazy.
record. This is how you get. Yo, the ladies in our city, crazy with it. Like the visuals.
Yeah.
You know,
Creative.
Yeah, and yo, it can compete. It can compete with what's out right now. Right now, currently. That's the sonic sound to it. Like this, you know, and they're coming with our sound. Like this is, I'm just being real. Like Toronto doesn't have a sound, right? But I think this could be one of them. This could be it. I think the man them should kind of.
Listen, I'm on record saying that the ladies have been putting out better music than the men for the last, even like I would say the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Very much so.
And the men might put out more, but the ladies put out better
content.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. They get on radio and all that shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I hear Charmaine on radio.
And you know, she's a Juno nominee.
No, yeah, damn right. She deserves it.
Yeah. Big up to both of these ladies on this, Charmaine and Paris Richards. Both We Love Hip Hop alumni. Make sure to check out their interviews separately on the channel, and you might see them together pop up on the network real soon.
Right.
But let's get into the top 3.
Let's go.
We Love Hip Hop alumni with hopefully future We Love Hip Hop alumni, Peter Jackson and Tony Yayo. Black Cloud.
In the villa with a foreign thing. She said she never had a job.
Peter killed him on it though.
Yeah, you got him on that one there still.
Peter whooped his ass.
He was floating on that.
Peter, you fucking
switched the flows.
What?
Got the melodics.
The hook is dangerous.
Yeah.
You got me, dog. Like
Black Cloud. Woo! I already got it in my brain,
dog,
fam.
Yo, I know him and Tony are, they cool and shit.
They did a tour.
Right? So I don't want to be that guy to be like, yo, but you know what I mean? I'll just be real, man.
You got him.
Yeah, dog.
Got him.
Yo, you dirtied this up, Peter.
Yeah. Big tune, man.
Dirtied it up.
Yeah, man, and salute to Peter Jackson. He's always making big moves. He got to this video. These guys were on tour together all over Canada. They're smoking heavy.
Yeah, bro.
Anytime I seen them on Instagram, I was like, I need to get an invite on one of these tour dates. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, big up to Peter Jackson. Big up to Tony Yayo on this one right here. Number 3 in the country this week. Let's get to number 2. Aforementioned tune, Duvy. Charge it to the game.
We catching bodies, we got souls everywhere.
Listen, man, I ain't mad at the tune.
No,
I'm still. I feel like I did hear part of this a little bit more when we listened to it a little bit more, but I still can't confirm. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that like y'all niggas don't get fooled out of your position with this shit. Don't get fooled by the trolls in the comments talking and you know what I mean, fabricating shit.
Yeah,
we ain't here to indict none of these niggas because that ain't the shit.
Yeah,
he didn't diss nobody. And at the end of the day, like these guys have whatever they got going on out there, but that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah,
right? We just know. Like I read, if they want us to read into this shit because it's content. I won't lie, it's good. I'm just saying. I remember my argument right now for him is I kept saying, "Oh, I want to hear him on this song with somebody." I'm being real.
Yeah.
He don't need nobody. Duvy don't need nobody. Duvy don't need no feature on his shit.
Well, listen, I was just reporting the other day the Rich Off Drugs tune. That tune dropped in the summer, fam.
Yeah.
I think even after the summer, right? It's already at 1 million views, right? And through the observation that I was making, his last tune that was like at 1 million took like a few months. Like, actually, no, that was Moula I was looking at.
Okay.
Which we'll get to. But the time that it's taking for him to reach 1 million as well is less than his older tunes like Nightmares.
Yeah, that's because of what they're doing to the content, especially, urban content.
No, but I'm saying, no, I mean the other way around. I mean, like, the time it took him to get 1 million views off of Rich Off Drugs was way faster than it took to get to 1 million off of nightmares. So he's getting more popular.
Popular now. Yeah, bro. Like
his numbers are growing faster.
Yo, the only artist I would love to see Duvy do a record with is Future.
That would be fire. I would like to hear him with Future.
Yeah, that's it.
Or like NLE Chopper or NBA Youngboy or any of these young guys in his age group too.
Yeah. But like, dog, the certification. So when you get Hendrix on this shit, nigga.
Hendrix.
You know what I mean, dog?
Yeah.
You rolling with Hendrix, dog. I'm rolling with Hendrix.
Yeah.
You know, those niggas look up to Hendrix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how he breaks down these records, dog? These symphonies.
Yeah, like, and he doesn't write neither. He just goes in and does that.
Bam, I'm following him word for word. I shut up and I just listen to the youth.
Yeah.
It's like that little ghetto youth on the block. He rolls up with the BMX bike and he's like, you better get out of here. And then he telling you what's going down.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, you surrounded by a whole bunch of niggas.
Yeah, you didn't get out of there.
You didn't get out of there because he's that little nigga on the block. So he's seen it go down. So now when he's telling us these little ghetto symphony stories, I'm like, yo, I'm plugged in. I'm like, nah, he real. You know, I fuck with him.
No,
I love Duvy.
Straight up.
His music's dope.
Nah, man. Big salute to Duvy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Number 2 in the country this week.
Yep.
Charge it to the game.
Yep.
Yeah, man. A pretty big tune.
Which one?
This tune that we just played.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But let's get to number 1.
Okay.
Moula first. 16.
All this drip homicidal, I could go against your idol.
He said Pops used to treat him like a jacket. Now he wants a jacket. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Tell him.
For the people them who don't know the jacket terms, like that's a Jamaican term. That's a Jamaican term, right?
That's not a straight West Indian thing. Yo, fam. He's keeping the culture out here relevant with his lyrical content. He doesn't have to be crazy and talk all, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I know he has like a 1-2 antics, and then he disappears and comes with this.
Every month, like clockwork, end of the month, he drops a tune.
Fam. Yeah, man. I'm not upset. Not at all.
Yeah, and the jackets are getting longer, it looks like.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you know what I mean? That's the way to do it, dog.
Mans are in the crazy, the Maybach. Mm-hmm. Holy.
That looks like a Maybach,
yeah, man. Big up to Moula first. He's back once again, number 1 in the country this week. Yeah, man. Every few months I gotta tap in with Moula first and see what's going on with his legendary career as you know what I'm saying? And salute the New Age Village visuals on this one right here. Okay, I got a few more things I want to get into before we get off of this.
Let's go.
Yeah, boy. Big salute to our sponsors, Diamond Club Delivery. They got delivery all over the GTA and a crazy selection of flowers, tinctures, edibles, and everything that you need. You can also check them out on the 7 Days of Weed website, s7daw.com, or you can check them out on their Instagram, diamondclub_905.
Wow.
Kanye Weezest.
Oh, man. What did he do now?
He's apologizing. He says,
shoot.
He realized the error of his words and his ways, I guess.
No.
After he watched 21. After he watched 21 Jump Street with Jonas, you know the guy there, the Jewish comedian kid there. Right?
Jonas. Yeah.
He was in the movie there with Nipsey Hussle's ex there.
Yeah, Lauren London.
Yeah. I forget his name now. But
Jonas.
He said that he
Jonas? No.
It's something Jonas.
Yeah.
He said that he watched the movie and now, you know, let me just see if I could find this on Google here.
Which movie? The one with the
I think it's Nick Jonas.
Yeah, I think it is Nick. But like the one that he's in with Eddie Murphy?
No, 21 Jump Street.
Sorry.
Remember that movie,
21 Jump Street? Yes, I do. I do.
Did the make of the show?
He was just in a movie with a black family.
Yeah, I watched that movie the other day.
How did you do it?
No, it was on The streaming platforms. I think it was on Netflix.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm going to watch it.
What was it called? Those People.
Those People.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, what the hell, Kanye?
Let me see if I find this tweet apology. Apology. All right. I guess he's kind of saying in a way that he watched the 21 Jump Street movie, and because Nick Jonas is a Jewish guy and the movie was pretty good, he takes back what he says. I'm paraphrasing until I can. Okay, I found it.
Wowzers.
I found it. Okay, let me see if I can make that bigger here. Okay, watching Jonah Hill 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again. No one should be let me make this bigger. Holy.
This is insane. I'm blind today.
This is your man's in bro.
This is insane.
No one should take anger against one or two individuals and transform that into hatred towards millions of innocent people. No Christian can be landed anti-Semitic knowing Jesus is Jew. Thank you, Jonah Hill. I love you. So is he
being a smartass? There's a part of me that has
Kanye's the kind of he's the guy that you just want to like, you want to hit him, but because he's meek, not meek no, but like he's not a strong guy. You're like, you just get out of here, okay? Just stop, just leave me alone.
You think Kanye can kick ass?
I wonder.
You're tripping. You think he can
Chicago,
dog? Yo, what? What? Don't get fooled by his polo shirts and the backpack. You know what I mean?
And this is via his Instagram. My bad. This is not on his Twitter. This is his post on Instagram with the caption.
Dude. Yeah, like he's playing games.
He's
now.
trolling?
He trolling. He the king troll.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like I listen, fam. I have no debate for you on this, fam. The man woke up, said, you know what? And this is my opinion. I don't mean it. But, it's been kind of heated. Things have been it's been cooling off a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me test the waters and see if I can get a little jokey joke off.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Let me see if I can fix this. Okay? Let me see if I can get a little jokey joke off and get on the news cycle and then get off of this.
Throw one sub here. You know what I mean?
Because if you're not apologizing for real, you're apologizing because I love Jonah Hill and his movie was kind of cool. That means like, that's not a real apology, fam.
Nah, because you could just call Jonah Hill.
Yeah, I liked your movie, fam. Not, your movie's great, so I love Jews. Like, what? Huh?
He's being a smartass.
He's being a smartass, fam.
He's being a smartass.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
like, if I'm the Jewish community and I'm not trying to get people to not, to not accept Kanye's apology or whatever, and nobody's going to care what I say anyway, right? However, if I'm like the rabbis and stuff like that, I'm like, nope, not good enough, bro. Not good enough. I'm sorry. You're going to have to try that one again.
You know what? They've already locked him off. They probably all stopped following him. They probably just like, anti-Kanye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he being a smartass.
He's being a smartass.
You know what I mean? Because he's about to go.
You think there's any, you think he's going to go DEFCON 3 again?
I didn't want to say it.
Part 4?
I didn't want to say it out loud, but yeah, he about to go, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ape shit. So what you have to wait for is tomorrow morning, a slew of them come out.
I don't know if he could afford to do that again.
No, he can do whatever he wants.
Yo, fam, the last time he went on his rant, he lost hundreds of millions of dollars and deals.
And then he got it back. Off. Now he's gotten it back, though.
No, they're not. That's still a rumor. They haven't gotten back in bed with Kanye West yet, eh? They're still talking about, like, it's been rumored that him and the Adidas team has been talking, but there has not been one confirmation news story that says Kanye and the Adidas team are sitting in a room and they had a real conversation. When I see that, that's when I'll believe it.
Yeah, you're right. But maybe he wants to keep it low.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
If they do, to me, it's not something that's out of this world, far-fetched.
Yeah.
Like, they got bare sneakers they need to sell still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, quick fast on
Mm.
these Kanye sneakers and stuff. I was walking through the mall on the way to go get my whip and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I seen one of these stores. I don't remember the name of the store, but I seen the Yeezys along the wall.
Okay.
The big clunky looking ones.
Yeah,
the 350s. So I looked at the clunky ones because I'm interested in those, fam.
Okay.
Right? Because they look comfortable for my feet. My feet are fucked up, right?
Yes, sir.
Bro.
I know.
$450? That's those ones.
Yeah, and then the other ones.
The other ones are $6-something, bro.
Yeah.
The 350s?
Yeah. You learn how to respect the shoe, though. You know what I mean? I'd buy it. I'd buy the $400 pair at least.
Those big, they look like plastic, but they're like.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about.
Yo, I thought about it for a second. I'm like, God damn.
I would do it.
$4 though? And you know they were way cheaper when Kanye was involved with them. Not much cheaper, but maybe $2.
No.
They were already $4 sometimes?
They were up more probably.
Oh, Ali.
Yeah, dog.
So you're saying the price went down? Because I never actually went to go peep
see what
the price.
happens is people go and buy those up and then they sell them.
Of course, especially
what I'm
since
saying?
he got out of business with them from them
And
times.
so what you're getting, like you could go on Kijiji or whatever, meet a dude who sells that shit, and they'd be like, yo, that's $1,000.
Well, fam, I remember back in the days,
Yeah.
I was in Montreal and I seen the Red Octobers,
Yeah.
the Nike collab that he had that didn't work out or whatever when he had that little time. Yo, those were $2,500 under a glass.
Yo.
You okay? Holy. Nigga narcoleptic in this bitch.
My bad, dog. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Anyways, what were you saying, dog?
This nigga.
What were you saying, dog?
It's getting late.
No. Tell me what you saying, dog.
I said I seen the Red Octobers under a fucking glass, bro, for $2,500 back like maybe 4 years ago, my nigga.
Yeah, right.
Yes. This nigga. Okay, I got one more news story. One more news story.
Well, bad, dog. Keep it going, dog.
Let's go.
Now
I got actually maybe two more.
Yeah, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to save that, and I'm going to ask you this last one here.
Okay.
Why do Drake,
Yeah,
Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole only do outside of the culture mainstream media interviews rather than like some of the platforms that they might have even gotten that came up on their way up? You know what I'm saying? The podcast or different Hot 97s and different places where they once upon a time got their shine.
Yeah.
Now the only time you ever see Kendrick in an interview is maybe I don't know. When do you even see him in an interview?
Never.
Right?
Where do you see Drake in really interviews too? Where?
Well, he did the Rap Radar one years ago, but besides that, like, you know, he popped up on the LeBron thing with the shot.
What he does. That's what he does.
But that's like
big things.
He's freaking LeBron James, fam.
That's what.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even not just J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake. You know, I heard the Breakfast Club complaining about Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
About on her way up. You know what I'm saying? She's doing all these different things. She was in the building at one point in time over at the iHeart building. She passed right by them to go do an interview with some other mainstream people, or she'll be sitting on The View or one of these other places and not pulling up to their own people. And Academics made that observation on his Twitch, and he started going. It basically caught steam. I'll play a little bit of what he said.
Okay, let's go.
You have to try to help me understand what his goal is. I just don't like when people that have thrived off of platforms, off of people, off of personnel, media personalities, bloggers, journalists, writers of any sort, they have used those people to build a career, and once they feel like there's no more use for those people, the only people they want to sit down with or extend their platform, which is usually exponentially bigger than the platforms of the people who helped them get to that point. the only person they want to sit down with is somebody that's not in the culture. Okay, they want to go have these crossover talks, which I'm not knocking it because everybody wants to keep growing, and you should look for other audiences. But usually it's at the expense, and it's then it causes that that gap between the people who help you build there, who now really do have some questions for you, but can't get to ask you questions because you've separated yourself from the culture. And the only time we can hear you talk about anything about music or anything about rap is when we have to watch ESPN with you sitting down with Bob Myers.
Right, because he was on the ESPN interview.
Yeah, but dog, that's big boy shit.
But that's what he's saying. Why can't you do both? Yes, do the big boy shit. Yeah, but like remember, there's all these platforms, Complex, all these places that interview these guys on their way up, and now they can't see them again. They can't answer the phone. They won't answer a DM.
You're not supposed to see me again. You're not supposed to see me again. That's it.
But that's not cool, fam.
I understand.
It's like niggas turn Hollywood technically.
Man, they just move on. They gotta keep elevating, dog. I was there. And when they go back to it, they see that I was there. So that enhances the thing.
Yeah, they can go on to the old interview, yes.
Right. What it is that academics is speaking from like a fan point of view. Let's just be honest now. Now, a lot of these blogs, writers and shit, they always came at these guys, whether it was a good news or bad news.
Yeah.
Now, you don't know, like some of these guys could be taking this bad news to heart and be like, you know what? I ain't never going on that motherfucking show.
Yeah.
So when the agents call and be like, hey, you want to do? They're like, nah, dog, take me to Jimmy Fallon.
Or take me to TMZ.
Like, no, that's automatic. TMZ follows you around all day. They pay for that, the paparazzi.
Yeah, but you know the one when they go over to the office and they go talk to them over there?
Yeah, even like that. They can't get him there.
Or get them on Zoom.
But they couldn't get guys like J. Cole there or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They cross over.
Their blogs.
Yeah, like he'll have the hip hop historian tour. You know what I mean? Torre coming, like you'll do that before you're gonna do.
Yeah, okay. Torre, yes.
Torre is like a different.
Oh, that's a perfect person to bring up because he's elevated into the mainstream. You know, you could see him on BT, you could see him on different places doing interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could see maybe J. Cole pull up on a Torre.
You're gonna pull up,
but I ain't seeing Drake pull up on a Torre.
No, because he's gonna go the different route. He goes to Lil Yachty.
Yeah, Drake. You might have to take out of the equation, and not just because I'm his invisible lawyer, right?
Yeah.
He does interviews, but in different ways, like the Lil Yachty one.
Thank you.
That one with the Barstool that he did.
Yes.
Which was like a weird interview, but it was like still an interview, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Asking him about his son and stuff.
But it wasn't an interview. Like it, like really asking these guys maybe tough questions, different things like that, where you're like, okay, you know, let's really talk.
Yeah.
I feel like academics might have a point. These guys kind of avoid that when they get to a certain level. And then they go to these guys who hit them with softball questions or stuff that they might not even know to ask them because they're not in the culture like that, fam. Right? So you're not going to get the same interview.
Their show. That's the point of their show when they go to the like Barstool, when they went to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's honestly the artistic side to it. It's kind of more interesting. I'm being real. Than per se he goes to like $1 million worth of game. Like, come on.
But
Gilly's
like,
just going to be
sick.
asking him some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And then Wallow's going to be giving him the game. Like,
okay, but what about like a Big Boy? Big Boy over there in LA.
Big Boy is on his come up. He already did that. He did that on his come up already.
Well, this is what Ak is saying. These guys who you did on your come up, these guys are not like, and I'm not talking about like We Love Hip Hop or any of us who are like still super underground, right? Even though it would be nice. However,
great.
These guys like the Hot 97s, even the Breakfast Club, these are all prominent, popular
Drake
platforms.
Don't fuck with Charmaine. You know what I mean? Come on, like you got to see it for where it is. So these guys then curate their avenues on how to keep themselves relevant by still being like, yo, fuck that nigga. I'll go over here and do this my way, nigga. And I'll go over here to this white boy who's asking me some fuck shit, but it got over 1 billion goddamn views, more than the people who in my culture, my on the block, who's just gonna go scan through it, go in the comment and be like, fuck Drake. Like it's a difference, right? Like our people, I'll be real, dog. We're quick to flip and tear shit down on certain senses, even if we're not feeling it or we are feeling it.
Yeah.
We tear it down. So then you expect some of these guys to really come back to you, even if you're a guy you've never said shit about him.
Yeah.
Or you've never ever put out no false or no bad shit about these artists, right? They can still be like, nah. Because the last guy was just like crazy.
But here's the thing. Now when they start coming down, right? Because, and I'm not saying, because these guys are so up.
Yeah.
I don't even ever see Drake on a decline where it's like he's just trying to scrounge. But there's other examples of people like, what goes up must come down. Right? So now, let's say any of these artists coming down who were dissing these platforms while they were up. They can't turn around and be like, yo, let's do an interview now that you're on their way down.
They create their own, dog. Look at Troy Ave.
Yeah, but Troy Ave still will get, on Math Hoffa's platform and different places. Like, he'll go around and do interviews.
Yeah.
Niggas will still accept him and
but
have him sit on the chair.
Not now, because some people are on the fence about him, right?
Nah.
So now you create your own shit. And then you start going.
And he could just make his own podcast.
All right, yeah. So now he has his own label, J. Cole.
Yeah.
He has his own label. So he's on another movement. He's in, right now, I think, New York, doing some like workshop with kids.
Yeah.
And like, bringing hip hop together.
And he's doing the basketball thing too. He's not even on the rap like that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he's a whole different element now of entertainment, right? So you can't expect him or these guys when they're at that level to come down.
Yeah.
When they're in their mind, they're up. Remember, that's a drug now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a drug. That's a dopamine. Like, they're like, I'm going to go do 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Rolling Stone.
I just figure, and this is just me, and I guess I agree with that.
I hear you.
They can do both. You could do 60 Minutes and still pull up on Ebro and do an interview with Rosenberg and them.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
Drake does it with that dude where they're sitting like by a pool. Some like so like I don't know if he's half breed or he's Arabic or something.
Zane Lowe.
Zane Lowe.
Yeah.
Right? Come on.
That was back in 2016 though, fam. The last time him and Zane Lowe linked up.
Yeah, but
like even that, like, can Zane Lowe get another Drake interview at this point? You know what I'm saying? Or is Drake too big for Zane Lowe and Apple Music and them? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because who's he in the deal with right now?
Who, Drake?
Yeah.
He's still with Universal.
Universal, right? Didn't they give him a whole bunch?
They give him like 400, 500 million.
Yeah, dog. And he has to do how many albums? So he's doing the joint venture ones.
I don't know how many albums he has in that deal, but I know that he's
like about probably 10.
Yeah, probably.
Right? And he's almost halfway there.
Yeah, he's already cranked out like 3 last year.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to do the podcast. Like, he wouldn't have to do the small guy run.
It's not hurting their sales. Don't get me wrong.
No, but he links that to now his artists under him. To the other guys.
The Roy Woods, the Smileys, all those guys.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. You have to see where we're on a business sense where we're going with it now, right? He has to elevate the thing.
You know what would be nice?
Yes.
An OVO interview. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the head final boss, Drizzy Drake.
Yeah.
With his whole team. Doesn't have to be here, but it would be great if it was here.
Okay.
But the final boss, Drizzy Drake.
Yeah.
With Baka, Division, Majid Jordan, Party Next Door, Roy Woods, Smiley, all in just like a big round table or like a big room with just all his whole team. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have him sit in the middle and just have his whole team there, and like, you know what I mean? You get to ask him questions so it takes the focus away from him of like, yo, Drake. Like, make it a team interview and just big up the whole team.
Where like he tends to like, he actually interacts with them so much that he knows little things about them where he could start speaking to them about their passions or whatever.
You have him chime in every once in a while in the interview, but let the rest of the mans talk and you have him there. So you're like, yo, Drake's there. But like, yo, I want to hear from Party. I want to hear, yo, how is it to work with Drake? And he's there. How is it to work with Party? You know, and you're asking Drake, how is it to, you know, how did you find Smiley? And he answers the question with Smiley there, and then maybe Smiley. Yo, and that would be amazing content.
That would be actually great.
You know how like these other labels, they go with their team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they be like, yo, this is my artist, such and such. This is my next artist.
Like Cash Money back in the day.
Yes.
Hot Boys.
But Drake does that with his squadron, with his whole OVO team.
Yo, and he has to take that Cash Money element and bring it like just halfway, like, you know, with
Yeah.
the OVO vibe. I feel that.
Sit at the table with all mad chains, be the big boss at the table, and you ask him some questions, but like, this is about the team. You'd be like, yo, listen, let Smiley answer that one. Let Smigs will answer that one better than me.
Still wearing chains and you know when I'm in the house.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that would be the firest. Yo, somebody else takes that. Remember where you heard it first, okay?
All the time.
Let's get out of here, man. Let's get We got Dusty Wallace up so late, he's falling asleep in this bitch.
Dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I'm sorry, audience.
This is cool, man. Any parting words before we get out of here?
You know what it is? Toronto, stop the violence. You know what I mean? The only thing it could ever put you in is a situation either like jail or the morgue.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And remember, people, don't drink or drive. Just keep it motherfucking alive. And shout out to all my people at 89.5, CIUT, 60 News Radio. And you know what I mean? Shout out to all the man them that I roll with and the whole We Love Hip Hop family. And you know what I mean? It's just what it is. You know, stay positive, drink water, and change your pillowcase. Scary Potter.
Scary Potter in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah. Another one in the vault. Episode 356.
We love hip hop.